My name is Anthony Verna from the law offices of Anthony Verna. If your business puts out work, and when I say work, I mean stuff that kind of feels like artwork, but not really. Let me explain something to you about copyright law. Copyright law protects traditionally artwork. So we're used to music, we're used to paintings, we're used to posters. Posters can come in the form of advertising. Advertising, that sounds like your website computer programs, and photographs. All of these items are stuff that your business probably produces because you need to advertise. Because in today's world you need a website. In today's world you need photographs to advertise what you're doing. So your business, no matter what it does, probably produces items that fall under copyright law. Again, websites, photographs, any kind of advertising material, because that's considered a literary work. So my question to you is, are you protecting your copyrights? How do you do that? Well, the first thing you have to do is register. If you do not register a copyright, you're not allowed to file a lawsuit for infringement, so you cannot enforce your copyrights. If you are not actually searching for other people to make sure that they're not using some of your words, then you're not enforcing your copyrights. So the first thing you have to do is sue. File the registration in order to sue. And the second thing you have to do is actually try to do some kind of search in order to make sure that nobody is actually using your goods. Your work. Now, a couple mistakes that people make when they file their own copyright applications. One, they get the wrong owner. Now, I know that sounds a little strange, but I created the work. Well, under copyright law, if there is no agreement, the person who has created the work owns the work. So if this is for a business, like your business, and you hire somebody to do your website, unless there's some kind of agreement that states that the ownership passes to the company, the person that has created the website, your website developer, owns it. I know it's a strange concept for many people. And I also understand that those agreements, we call those work for hire agreements, are actually not that easy to write. You have to make sure that warranties are issued. You have to talk about versions that might be rejected. Because let's be honest, if you're a business, you don't actually take the first version. You have to talk about the ability to actually transfer the ownership as well. So there are a lot of issues in a work for hire agreement that I really don't want any of my clients to skip. Alright, so that's the first issue, is the ownership. And the second issue is actually what the work is. Now, again, I know that sounds very strange, but I know exactly what it is. It's my website, it's this photograph. Well, that's true. But there are some complex rules that do come into play at times. For example, photographs. One photograph, one copyright application, if you can do that. We have some competing arguments out there for the ability to take a ton of photographs, put them on one disk, and register them. Or even have other schemes in order to try to make multiple photographs on one registration. And you have to step back and ask if you're getting a copyright on the collection or on one photograph. Because there are now multiple rulings that say, yes, it's protected, and no, it's not protected. And the situations that those rulings have come in are very, very picayune, to use a word. I mean, you are going under the most minute details for the ability to find out if the photographs are registered in this situation or in that situation. So I highly suggest that you speak to an attorney so that you can understand if, one, the correct owner is listed, two, if the agreements are there so that the correct owner is able to be listed, and three, if the actual work is able to be registered in the format that you're looking for it to be registered in. Else, you're just not going to be able to register the mark, and therefore you're not going to be able to enforce your rights in the mark. Which of course you have to do, else other people could take it. I don't want that to happen to any of my clients. Again, my name is Anthony Verna. You can reach me at 917-348-0108. Thank you.